Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Good evening, Enid.
Good evening. Yeah, and actually, I'm at the phone. Is it possible for you to share the screen with us?
Yes, it's my honor. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I need your leading. Yes, always.
Yeah, I also need your leading as well. And because these days I'm so lazy. Didn't
Yes,
learn
great.
anything.
Yes.
So please help us and organize the meeting, and also please invite. I will invite Jin. Okay.
Okay.
No, please. Yeah, I will ask you to co-host the meeting.
Okay.
Co-host the meeting. Yeah, you can show the screen now. Please help us. So how are you these days? You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yeah, so great to hear that.
But how can that? Yes, to learn.
Yeah, I think you can show the screenshot from the group. Okay, you can see the screenshot.
Yes.
Firstly, we will read Art of Living firstly, and secondly we will learn something new about them 10,000 days, and I'm not sure if the new page I have to the screen. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have sent out the new screenshot. I'm not sure, so we'll check it first. No, actually not. So no worries. We can do the review first, okay? Tonight.
Okay.
Art of Living, have you got the passage?
No.
I will send you the maybe there is a link from our website, and we can also do that from the website.
Sorry. Yeah.
I will
do the best.
I will check it out. I will check it out for you. No worries about it. Wow. Send you the message. Can you see the link? Can you?
Yes. Yes.
You can open it?
Yes.
Click it. Yeah, please. And we can read it. And then if we have more time, yeah, you can read one. You can read one paragraph, and I will follow you. And in that way, if we finish reading this article, and we can continue to review what we learned about the 10,000 days. 10,000 days. Okay.
Okay.
Please enlarge it. Actually, I cannot see clearly. Maybe it's my fault. I will check it.
Yes.
Zoom it. Yeah, it's much better. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now I'll first read it, right?
Yes, please.
Now I can. YUPING is here.
Okay. Hello, Jim. Long time no see. How are you these days?
Hello.
You just hurry to us, right? You just run to us, right?
Right.
Run. R-U-N, run.
One.
Run. R-U-N. R-U-N.
Run.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's begin. Yeah, Ali, you first to read it.
Okay.
And maybe Jin, the
Okay.
last one. Okay.
Okay. Everyone seeks peace and harmony because this is what we like in our lives. From time to time, we all experience agitation, irritation, disharmony. And when we suffer from these miseries, we don't keep them to ourselves. We often distribute them to others as well. Unhappiness permeates the atmosphere around someone who is miserable, and those who come in contact with such a person also become affected. Certainly, this is not a skillful way to live.
Yeah, we ought to live at peace with ourselves and at peace with others. After all, human beings are sentient beings, having to live in society and deal with each other. But how are we to live peacefully? How are we to remain harmonious within and maintain peace and harmonious around us, so that others can also live peacefully and harmoniously? Hello, Jin, your time, please. Jin still here?
Yes. Continue.
Yeah,
Okay.
the certain, the certain. It's
You
your
can
turn now.
read this paragraph. Yes.
Yeah, this paragraph.
Yes. Okay. In order to relieve of our misery, we have to know the basic reason for it, the cause of the suffering. If we investigate the problem, it becomes clear that whenever we start generating any negativity or impurity in the mind, we are bound to become unhappy. A negativity in the mind, a mental defilement or impurity, cannot coexist with peace and harmony.
How do we start generating negativity? Again, by investigation, it becomes clear. We become unhappy when we find someone behaving in a way that we don't like, or when we find something happening which we don't like. Unwanted things happen and we create tension within. Wanted things do not happen. Some obstacle comes in the way, and again we create tension within. We start tying knots within and throughout life. Unwanted things keep on happening. Wanted things may or may not happen. And this process or reaction of tying knots, golden knots, make the entire mental and physical structure so tense. So full of negativity, the life becomes miserable.
Now, one way to solve this problem is to arrange that nothing unwanted happens in life, that everything keeps on happening exactly as we desire, and we must develop the power of something else or somebody else who will come to our aid must have the power to see that unwanted things do not happen and that everything we want happens. But this is impossible. There is no one in the world whose desires are always fulfilled, in whose life everything happens according to his or her wishes, without anything unwanted happening. Things constantly occur that are contrary to desires and wishes. So the question arises, how can we stop reacting blindly when confronted with things that we don't like? How can we stop creating tension and remain peaceful and harmonious? Hello, Jing. It's your turn now.
Oh, sorry. In India as well as in other countries, century also
Yes.
of the past studies this problem. The problem of human suffering and found a solution. If something unwanted happens and you start to react 是 react.
Yes.
Right?
React.
By
Yes.
generating anger, fear, or any negativity, then as soon as possible, you should 这个读什么
Default or
Di-
default.
divert. You should divert your attention to something else. For example, get up, take a glass of water, start drinking. Your anger won't multiply. On the other hand, it will beginning to subside or start continuing 1, 2, 3, 4, or start repeating a word or a phrase or some mantra, perhaps the name of a god or saintly person, towards whom you have devoted
Devotion.
什么
Devotion. Devotion, it means loyalty. You know, loyalty? Faithful. Faith.
devotion.
Okay. Yeah, devotion. Yeah, let's go ahead. The mind is devoted.
The mind is devoted. The mind is devoted. 对 And to some extent, and to some extent, you will be free of the negativity, free of the anger.
Yes.
Okay.
This solution was helpful. It worked. It still works. Responding like this, the mind feels free from agitation. However, the solution works only at the conscious level. In fact, by diverting the attention, you push negativity deep into the unconscious. And there you continue to generate and multiply the same defilement. On the surface, there is a layer of peace and harmony, but in the depths of the mind, there is a sleeping volcano of suppressed negativity, which sooner or later may erupt in a violent explosion.
Other explorers of inner truth went still further in the search, and by experiencing the reality of mind and matter within themselves, recognize that devoting your attention is only running away from the problem. Escape is no solution. You have to face the problem. Whenever negativity arises in the mind, just observe it, face it. As soon as you start to observe a mental impurity, it begins to lose its strength and slowly withers away.
A good solution. It avoids both the extremes.
Yes.
It avoids both the extremes, suppression and expression. Burying the negativity in the unconscious will not eradicate.
You got
Will
it.
not
Yeah.
eradicate.
Yes.
Eradicate it, and allowing it to manifest as unwholesome physical or vocal actions will only create more problems. But if you just observe, then the defilement passes away and you are free of it. Okay.
This sounds wonderful, but is it really practical? It's not easy to face one or impurities. When anger arises, it so quickly overwhelms us that we don't even notice. Then, overpowered by anger, we perform physical or vocal actions which harm ourselves and others. Later, when the anger had passed, we start crying and repenting, begging pardon from this or that person or from God. Oh, I made a mistake. Please excuse me. But the next time we are in a similar situation, we again react in the same way. This continual repeating doesn't help at all.
The difficulty is that when not aware when activity starts, it becomes deep in the unconscious mind, and by the time it reaches the conscious level, it has gained so much strength that it overwhelms us and we cannot observe it.
Suppose that, suppose that I employ a private secretary so that whenever anger arises, he says to me, look, anger is starting. Since I cannot know when this anger will start, I will need to hum. But Hile. I need to hire 3 private secretaries for 3 shifts around the clock. Let's say I can avoid it, and anger begins to arise. At once, my secretary tells me, oh, look, anger has started. The first thing I will do is to rebuke him. You fool, you think you are paid to teach me. I'm so overpowered by anger that good advice won't help.
Suppose wisdom does prevail and I don't scold him. Instead, I say, thank you very much. But I must sit down and observe my anger. Yet, is it possible? As soon as I close my eyes and try to observe anger, the object of the anger immediately comes into my mind. The person or incident which initiated the anger. Then I'm not observing the anger itself. I'm merely observing the external stimulus of that emotion. This will only serve to multiply the anger, and is therefore no solution. It is very difficult to observe any abstract negativity, abstract emotion divorced from the external object, which originally caused it to arise.
However, someone who reaches the ultimate truth found a real solution. He discovered that whenever any impurity arises in the mind, basically 2 things start happening simultaneously. One is that the breath loses its normal rhythm. We start breathing harder whenever negativity comes into the mind. This is easy to observe. At a subtle level, a biochemical reaction starts in the body, resulting in some sensation. Every impurity will generate some sensation or the other within the body.
This presents or practice solution. An ordinary person cannot obstruct defilements of the mind, obstruct will, anger, or passion. But with proper training.
Yeah, abstract. I think it's abstract, right? So
Abstract.
Yeah.
Abstract fear, anger, or passion, but with proper training and practice, it is very easy to observe respiration and body sensations, both of which are directly related to mental defilements. Yes.
Respiration and sensations will help in 2 ways. First, they will be like private secretaries. As soon as a negativity arrives in the mind, the breath will lose its normality. It will start shouting, look, something has gone wrong and we cannot score the breeze. We have to accept the warning. Similarly, the sensations will tell us that something has gone wrong. Then, having been warned, we can start observing the respiration. Start observing the sensations, and very quickly we find that the negativity passes away.
This mental physical phenomenon is like a coin with two sides. On one side are the thoughts and the emotions arising in the mind. On the other side are the respiration and sensations in the body. Any thoughts, emotions, any mental impurities that arise manifest themselves in the breath and the sensations of that moment. Thus, by observing the respiration of the sensations, while in fact observing mental impurities, instead of running away from the problem, while facing reality as it is, as a result, we discover that these impurities lose their strength and no longer overpower us as they did in the past. If we persist, they eventually disappear altogether, and we begin to live a peace and happy life, a life increasingly free of negativities.
In this way, the technique of self-observation shows us reality in its true aspects, inner and outer, previously. We only looked outward, missing the inner truth. We always looked outside for the cause of our unhappiness. We always blundered and tried to change the reality outside. Being ignorant of the inner reality, we never understood that the cause of suffering lies within. In our own blind reactions toward pleasant and unpleasant sensations. Pleasant, yes, okay.
Yeah. Now, with training, we can see the other side of the coin. We can be aware of our breathing and also of what is happening inside. Whatever it is, breath or sensation, we learn just to observe it without losing our mental balance. We stop reacting or multiplying our misery. Instead, we allow the deformance to manifest and pass away.
The more one practices this technique, the more quickly negativities will dissolve. Gradually, the mind becomes free of defilements, becomes pure. A pure mind is always full of love, selfless love for all others, full of compassion for the feelings and sufferings of others, full of joy at the success and happiness, full of equanimity in the face of any situation.
When one reaches this stage, the entire pattern of one's life changes. It is no longer possible to do anything vocally or physically, which will disturb the peace and happiness of others. Instead, a balanced mind not only becomes peaceful, but the surrounding atmosphere also becomes permeates with peace and harmony. And this will start affecting others, helping others too.
By learning to remain balanced in the face of everything experienced inside, one develops detachment towards all that one encounters in external situations as well. However, this detachment is not escapism or indifference to the problems of the world. Those who regularly practice Vipassana become more sensitive to the sufferings of others, and do their utmost to relieve suffering in whatever way they can, not with any agitation, but with a mind full of love, compassion, and equanimity. They learn holy purity, how to be fully committed, fully involved in helping others, while at the same time maintaining balance of mind. In this way, they remain peaceful and happy while working for the peace and happiness of others.
This is what the Buddha taught, not of living, a state of enlightenment and the eternal self. From this aspect, he never established or taught any religion, any Zen, and never instructed those who came to him to practice any rites or rituals or to follow the illusory phenomena of arising and passing away. Instead, he taught them just to observe the self-nature as it is by observing the reality inside. Out of ignorance, we keep reacting in ways which harm ourselves and others. But when the wisdom arises, we should make mutual benefits to others and ourselves based on kindness and compassion. And when the wisdom to observe reality as it is, to be aware of the spiritual, real, and unchangeable self arises, this habit of reacting will fall away. Yes, yeah, we stop here. This is what our current mentor Benny taught to revise the original one. So yeah, Jin, you please go ahead. When we cease to react bluntly.
Okay. When we say to react bluntly, we could apply our nature.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we could apply our nature superpowers to take real action to serve purpose action. Proceeding from a blind mind.
Sorry,
这个 blind 什么 mind?
are you sure?
Blind.
From a balanced, right? A balanced mind, right?
A balanced mind, yeah, a balanced mind, which can see, can understand, and can sense. This action can only be perceived, creative, helpful, and to ourselves and to others.
Okay. What is necessary then is to know thyself.
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 Also
you.
means yourself, yes.
Okay. It's to know thyself, advice which every wise person has given. We must know ourselves, not just intellectually in the realm of ideas and theories, and not just emotionally or devotionally, simply accepting blindly what we have heard or read. Such knowledge is not enough. Rather, we must know reality experientially. We must experience directly the reality of this mental physical phenomenon. This alone is what will help us be free of our suffering.
Okay, this direct experience of our own inner reality, this technique of self-observation. Sorry, I cannot see you. She is absent, right? Hello, Jean. Hi.
Yes.
Oh,
要线
is it possible for you to show the screen? Oh, we can have a chat. So how is the traveling? How is the traveling to Zhejiang, Zhoushan, and something like that? Okay, I think we can see you now. I can. Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
you jumped off, right?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. I will continue. The direct experience of our own inner reality. This technique of self-observation is what is called Vipassana meditation. In the language of India, in the time of the Buddha, Pasana meant seeing the ordinary way with one's eyes open. But Vipassana is observing things as they actually are, not just as they appear to be. Apparent truth has to be penetrated until we reach the ultimate truth of the entire psychophysical structure. When we experience this truth, then we learn to stop reacting bluntly, to stop creating activities unnaturally. The old ones are gradually eradicated. We become liberated from misery and experience true happiness.
There are 3 steps to the training given in a meditation course. First, one must abstain. One must abstain from any action, physical or vocal, which disturbs the peace and harmony of others. One cannot work to liberate oneself from impurities of the mind, while at the same time continuing to perform deeds of body and spirit, which only multiply them. Therefore, a code 这个是读什么？哦 ，code 啊，对 ，a code of morality. A code of morality is the essential first step of the practice. One undertakes not to kill, not to steal, not to commit sexual, misconduct, not to tell lies, and not to use intoxicants. By abstaining from such actions, one allows the mind to quiet down sufficiently in order to proceed further.
The next step is to develop some mastery over this wild mind by training it to remain fixed on a single object, the breath. One tries to keep one's attention on the respiration for as long as possible. This is not a breathing exercise. One does not regulate the breath. Instead, one observes natural respiration as it is, as it comes in, as it goes out. In this way, one further calms the mind so that it is no longer overpowered by intense negativities. At the same time, one is concentrating the mind, making it sharp and penetrating, capable of the work of insight.
These first 2 steps, living a moral life and controlling the mind, are very necessary and beneficial in themselves, but they will lead to suppression of negativities unless one takes the 3rd step, purifying the mind of defilements by developing insight into one's own nature. This is the Vipassana. Experiencing one's own reality by the systematic and dispassionate observation within oneself of the ever-changing mind-matter phenomenon manifesting itself as sensations. This is the combination of the teaching of the Buddha, self-purification by self-observation.
It can be practiced by one and all. Everyone faces the problem of suffering. It is a universal malady, which requires a universal remedy. Not a sectarian one. When one suffers from anger, it is not Buddhist anger. Hindu anger, or Christian anger. Anger is anger. When one becomes agitated as a result of this anger, this agitation is not Christian or Jew or Jewish or Muslim. The melody is universal. The remedy must also be universal.
Vipassana is such a remedy. No one will object to a code of living which respects the peace and harmony of others. No one will object to developing control over the mind. No one will object to developing insight into one's own nature, by which it is possible to free the mind of negativities. Vipassana is a universal path.
All right. Observing reality as it is by observing the truth inside. This knowing oneself directly and experientially. As one practices, one keeps freeing oneself from the misery of mental impurities, from the gross external apparent truth. One penetrates to the ultimate truth of mind and matter. Then one transcends thought and experiences a truth which is beyond mind and matter, beyond time and space, beyond the conditioned field of reality. The truth of total liberation from all defilements, all impurities, all suffering. Whatever name one gives this ultimate truth is irrelevant. It is the final goal of everyone. Yes, and Jin, your time to do the prayer. May you blah blah, please.
May you all experience this ultimate truth. May all people be free from misery. May they enjoy real peace, real harmony, real happiness. Okay.
And the last paragraph.
Yes.
Yeah, Jin, you please. The last prayer.
Last prayer.
The sentence, yeah, in blue. Yes.
May all beings be happy.
Yes, this is the happy ending. Yes, thank you so much for your time, for everybody's cooperation. Now, time for us to go back to our screenshot. So, Aline, would you like to show us the screenshot about the 10 wholesome days from the group?
Yes.
Yeah, you lead us to read it, please. Yeah, long time no reading English. Yeah, your time to lead us. Thank you so much. We still
Okay.
can see, we just can see the photo. Yeah, I think you need to download the photo and to share it with us. Otherwise, we cannot see from the Zoom directly because of the privacy terms. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, great.
Okay. Just wait a minute.
Okay,
A
no worries.
minute.
Yeah, we still have time. No worries about it. And hopefully we can have the time to read it. Yes, I can see the photo now.
Okay. Okay. Now I can first read it, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Dharma talk on cause and effect.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer. May all of us spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. May all the living beings enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state owing to us. Not to kill.
Yeah, the last slide first. Last page first. No, not this one.
Yes.
Yes, this one.
Yes. Not to kill, 10 merits to be achieved. 1. Let all sentient beings free from fear. 2. Great kindness arriving to beings constantly. 3. Remove all habits of hatred. 4. No physical illness forever. 5. Have a long time.
Yes,
6.
perfect.
Be always protected by non-human beings. 7. No nightmare, but have blessed sleep. 8. Eliminate grudges and conflicts to disappear automatically. 9. No fear from evil past. 10. Go to heaven after death.
Mm-hmm.
2.
And to kill the demerit of to kill.
To kill. Okay. To kill 10 sufferings to be caused. 1. Frighten beings and let them suffer from fear. 2. Suffer from death. 3. Be of the habit of hatred. 4. Always be ill. 5. Have a short time. 6. Be harmed by evil spirits as revenge. 7. Always suffer from nightmare during nights. 8. Various grudges together. 9. Fear entering into evil paths. 10. Have retribution as to be born in paths of hell, hungry ghosts, or animals, or animal.
Yeah, or animal. Perfect. Thank you so much. Your time, Jim. You please to read it.
Okay.
Can you see the screen? Yeah.
Yes.
Words for open your future.
May all caption. May all.
Sorry, I don't think you got the screenshot. Have you got the screenshot? Words for open your future. Can you see it?
Yes. The answer part. First for open your future.
Yes.
The answer past, profound and wonderful Dharma in hundreds of millions of years. It is difficult to encounter. We now see and hear it, receive and uphold it. And we want to find the Tathagata's true meaning. And we want to practice the Tathagata's true way. And we want to attain the Tathagata's true state.
April. Can you see it?
Dramaturg and cause effect. Dramaturg and cause. Yes, okay. May all of us spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state through our action, speech, and thoughts. May all the living beings enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state owing to us.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see it? The screen.
Oh, okay. Not to kill. 1. Let all sentient beings free from fear. 2. Great kindness arising to being constantly. 3. Remove all habits of hatred. 4. No physical illness forever. 5. Have a long life. Okay, to kill. 1. Pretend beings and let them suffer. Not to kill. 6. Be always protected by non-human beings. 7. No nightmare, but have blessed sleep. 8. Eliminate grudges and conflicts to disappear automatically. 9. No fear for evil paths. 10. Go to heaven after death. Okay. That's to kill.
Yes.
Yeah. To kill. 1. Frighten beings and let them suffer from fear. 2. Suffer from death. 3. Be of the habit of hatred. 4. Always be ill. 5. Have a short life.
Can you see it now?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay. to kill cease, be harmed by evil spirits as revenge, always suffer from nightmare during nights. 8. Various grudges, gather. 9. Fear entering into evil paths. 10. Have retribution as to be born in paths of hell, hungry, ghosts, or animal.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much for your try. Yeah. You try your best so much. Yeah. Happy with that. I will do it, read it. Yeah, thank you so much. Verse for opening your future. Then surpass profound and wonderful Dharma in hundreds of millions of beings is difficult to encounter when not see and hear it, receive and uphold it. And without you fathom the Tathagata's true meaning, and without you practice the Tathagata's true way, and without you attain the Tathagata's true state. Prayer. May all of us spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. May all living beings enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state owing to us. Dharma talk on cause and effect. The first one is not to kill, the merits of not to kill. 10 merits to be achieved. 1. Let all sentient beings free from fear. 2. Great kindness arising to beings. Great kindness arising to beings constantly. 3. Remove all habits of hatred. 4. No physical illness forever. 5. Have a long life. 6. Be always protected by a human being. Be always protected by human beings. 7. No nightmare, but have blessed sleep. 8. Eliminate grudges and conflicts. To eliminate grudges and conflicts to disappear automatically. 9. No fear from evil paths. 10. Go to heaven after death. Under the 10 demerit to kill, 10 sufferings to be caused. First one, frightening beings and let them suffer from fear. Second one, suffer from death. Third one, be of the habit of hatred. Fourth one, always be ill. Fifth, have a short life. The sixth, be harmed by evil spirits as a revenge. Seventh, always suffer from nightmare during nights. Eighth, various grudges gather. Ninth, fear entering into evil paths. 10th, have retribution as to be born in paths of hell, hungry ghost, or animal. So that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for your time. To gather together with me to do the review again.
Thank you too.
If you have time, we can get together tomorrow. Okay, catch you up tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Sleep tight. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.